Yo, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Young Mazy, Inner Minds Podcast, the ear to the new era. You know what I'm saying? This is our second episode, the one and only.
How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Quest Lee Washington here. Good to be back.
Yeah, man, it's definitely a blessing to be back. And, you know, I want to give a thanks to everybody that supported the first episode, man. 1.3K views in less than 3 days, man. That was, man, Quest, man. That was that was unexpected, wasn't it? Like,
wait, it won 1.3 million?
Oh man, it's gonna be there one day. One boy, yeah, it's 1.3.
Oh, okay,
it's 1.3 thousand. You know, I mean 1.3
small steps.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So you know, it was very small for us, but starting for something new. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't really have, you know, any motives to start. I mean, our motive was just to get big and create this, you know, Inner Minds podcast for everybody. Anybody that got an open mind, that loves anything, that loves podcasts, because we're going to talk about everything on this show too as well. And when we first dropped it, we premiered it at 7, I believe it was 7 p.m. on Wednesday.
1900 hours, Wednesday.
Yeah, so every Wednesday, a new episode gets released. And when we released that first episode, man, it was unexpected for me. And just for, not just coming off from nothing. It was ground zero, like zero. So it was a blessing to get all the feedback from the world, from my friends, from my families. And it was just crazy for us. You know what I mean? And I always want to keep the next episode going every Wednesday. So we're going to just turn it up for you guys as well every Wednesday. And the fourth episode, we got a surprise for y'all. The fourth episode, we will have a surprise for y'all. So it's going to be lovely. But man, Quest, man, how you been feeling, man? What you think about the first episode? I mean, what feedbacks did you get from it?
Most of the time, people just telling me I should have shaved. Stop chewing the gum. So no chicle, no gum this time. But all in all, good support, genuine support, good constructive criticism, which was needed. Different tips on how to grow, how to improve things, how to show more energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely, man.
But all in all, I thank everybody that did chime in, that took the time to watch the first episode. Thank you guys so much. That really means a lot as we continue to try to grow every week.
A lot.
And because without y'all, there's no sense in us doing. It's like trying to cuss out somebody that can't hear you. You know what I mean? How's that argument really gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, for real.
But in a positive way, if we ain't got no ears to listen, there's no sense out of speaking. It's like roller skating uphill. Come on.
Yeah, man, and these next upcoming shows we got coming up, man, we also gonna answer you guys' questions. I've been posting on my Instagram page, and also follow right here. I'm gonna have it somewhere in the video. Our Instagram page is Inner Minds Podcast, somewhere down below on the video. I should put it on the video. But we will greatly appreciate it if you guys follow us and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because every Wednesday you're going to see us, man. Every Wednesday they're going to see us.
We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't stopping. We ain't waiting. We ain't doing nothing, bro. We're tired of waiting. We're tired of waiting, and we're going to bring the noise to y'all. Whatever y'all want to hear us talk about, leave the comments in below and let us know what you guys want to hear for the next episode, any ideas, because we thinking about ideas all the time, like anything like that can set us different to the new other podcasts and stuff like that. But we also want to have sponsorships coming soon, and partnerships. Just like relationships, as in with your brother, with your sisters, a loved one, wife, husband, and it brings everybody together. The people that's close to you. I want this channel to bring everybody together, and we all about world peace. And we all about that stuff as well. And especially, keeping a good relationship with the audience, and also with with our friends and the people that we call family and the people that we love. And, you know, sometimes keeping a relationship, you know, can be difficult sometimes when you can't really, when two people are not on the same page. So, you know, me and Quest, we've been on the same page since the beginning, and that's how we grew this bond. And, you know, I just, when it comes to relationships, I just can't, I don't get how people, you know, the world today that we living in, people get in and out of relationships, bro. Like male, female, male, girl, no matter what it is. But people just get in and out of relationships. And it's just like, you know, nowadays it is so hard to like find out what's true, find out what you love, find out what you're interested in, because, you know, I guess people will be like, yo, we got so many options. It's 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy. And like, you know, man, like I just want to know, Quest, like what you think the difference is between relationships today and to relationships back in like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Spit some knowledge to that, 'cause I need to hear some of that.
I'm not going to say that when it comes to the definition of true love was any different then and now. The only thing I see nowadays is that people don't truly understand what the real meaning of love is. Sometimes it can be superficial that you love the way somebody make you feel in a moment, but you're not willing to reciprocate that same love and sacrifice when they need you, because it's all about, well, how good you make me feel in this moment, you know, and that's fine. There could be other meanings of love where it's like you could love somebody so much that you're willing to sacrifice anything for them. And beyond money and finances, time is one of the most valuable things.
Yeah,
time.
I feel you.
There's emotional investment, of course, time investment. When you invest so much in somebody and you hope that it's going to be returned.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, there's days where, back in the day, sometimes marriages were arranged based on money or
like,
position. My family comes
Kings
from this
and queens.
family. Boom, boom. Let's make this financial agreement to connect the families to grow.
Yeah.
To keep ourselves in power and to continue it through generations. As far as like 80s and 70s, you know, back in the day compared to now, nothing's really changed. But people nowadays go in and out of relationships like characters in a Game of Thrones series. You know what I'm saying? You like, hey, yo, there's what's his name, and then 45 minutes later, he gone.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like people like losing love for one another. You know what I'm saying? So what I think, like in a perfect relationship, before you get yourself in a serious relationship, you also should think about self-love, like yourself.
True.
Make sure your mental is right. Make sure you're ready for the right one, and whatever he or she are willing to pursue with you, you know, let's see if you can qualify for that. But it's like, you know, people today, they just get so into their feelings that they can't really see what's around them or how they really truly feel. Like they don't love themselves. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to go to the club. I'm just going to see what's in the club. Or I'm just going to hit up a mall, go ahead and check out girls at the mall, go to the library, go to the church. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know,
the library, yeah.
I really think that people.
Now, you might actually meet somebody at your local library and have a better conversation you would than someone you met at a club. But
yeah, respect.
That's just me, you know what I'm saying? Because it depends on what the conversation is going to be about. You know, is it someone that I can actually connect with and grow mentally? Yeah. Because sometimes people think, I mean, to me, you got to be able to grow with someone mentally. That's where it starts from. Then you grow. How can we connect and grow our dreams together? Whether it's financial goals of owning a home or getting out this bullshit apartment, buying a home, or whatever the case may be. But if you can't relate to someone mentally as your equal, then it goes back to that's not true. Yeah, it's just more or less any rich dude could find a token wife. Any rich woman can find a token pool boy, stable boy, you know, to fulfill that need in that moment while the fat rich husband is, you know, going on business, but her heart ain't into it. It's like, yo, whatever. I'll find other means to fulfill me while you gone, and I'm only with you because you got money and power, which bring us to, like, I never really focused too much time and attention on celebrities and what celebrities are going through or rich people going through, because I could care less about their problems, because most of us on this planet, the 80-20 rule, the other 80% of us that grind every day, we ain't got time to worry about what celebrities are going through. Like, fuck them. Real talk. Fuck y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about what you going through or your issues and this and that, because, yo, you ain't connected to real people. You used to be back in the day, but then somehow you lost sight of that success got to your fucking head. But, you know, celebrity relationship issues are literally like soap operas. It gives us content to talk about. So now I'm going to be more invested and pay attention because y'all give me shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And while you play yourselves in front of the world.
You know, that's why I really do believe in, like, now in times, like, you'll meet somebody and it'd be like the first time you meet somebody, like, there's all types of love languages, like gifts, or people like the meaning of touch, you know, initiative, you know what I'm saying? Anything like that. And, you know, nowadays, you know, you'll meet somebody and get in a relationship. Next thing you know, everything is good. You guys are vibing well. You know, you're in the what they call it cupcake stage,
honeymoon
and
phase.
you know, you guys are just getting to know each other. But sometimes during the long run, that's when everybody really starts to show their true colors. And then, like,
in a moment of need or a moment of chaos, are you really down for me? Like, if I'm in a situation and I really need you, are you going to go out your way to show that, you know, to give up that time? Like, going back on time is valuable.
Yeah.
You know, what am I willing to do if somebody is in a moment where they really need me and they need someone to count on? Am I willing to stop what I'm doing, drop at the moment what I'm doing for that person?
Yep.
And if I'm not willing to do that because it's an inconvenience to, like taking out the trash, or, you know, no, then I'm not really down for you if I'm not willing to stop what I'm doing in that very moment that you call me and you need me. And if you ain't willing to do that for
Facts.
me, then it ain't equal. It ain't real.
No.
You know, even like little subtle things you do just to make someone's day better, that's real. With no ulterior motive, you do it because you want that person to be happy. Little things.
Yep.
You know, so
that's why
what do they do? If they're willing to do that same little things just to improve your day each day that we're given, then that's great.
That's what I think the true meaning of relationships means. And, you know, sometimes people think that you got to just know somebody for 5 months to know if you really want to marry them.
No.
Or like the whole key of marriage. Like my thing is, you know what I'm saying?
It's what you
if I'm
feel
down with you
and
you down with me, in time, we can actually figure out what's going on in our minds and our hearts. Because at the end of the day, like, we can tell what we really want. We can see our future together.
Do we
can
want the
see
same
kids.
things in life? Do we want to go the same direction? Where do we want to be? Do you want to retire on the beach, or do you want to retire on a farm?
Yeah, so it's
Is there
like,
a way
you
to
know,
compromise that?
so it's like
Meet in the middle. I don't know. So it's just a matter of, do we want the same things in life?
Yeah.
So when the time comes and I'm old as shit, you old as shit, and we empty nesters, and you know, what do we still have a life together beyond the raising the kids? But once all that's said and done, do I mind pushing your ass in that wheelchair at the mall while all the young kids is like, look at them, and other women are like, oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
But that's real. When you see those old couples,
oh yeah, holding hands in the mall, they be acting like
that is real. Now we don't know the drama, you know, they've been through the last 50 years together. It's probably been ups and downs, but they didn't give up on each other. They still stuck it out because they knew that they made each other happy.
Yeah.
And that's it. Does this person still make you happy every day? Where you wake up, you look forward to talking with them, communicating with them. And that same person that make you the most happy could be the same motherfucker that make you the most pissed off too.
Yeah, because you know you get to know that person.
I'm not pissed off at strangers. I may, you know, randomly bump somebody and some shit happen and fuck you. Well, yeah, fuck you too, dog. I don't know you or whatever. But it's the ones you love that you feel that like, oh, like, can't believe, you know. But
That's the only person that could push my buttons.
It comes with it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like Peter Griffin said, you know what grinds my gears? We can go on all night about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Big up to Seth MacFarlane. You know what I'm saying? Comedic genius. But yeah, you know, it's how it is.
So you know, like as the term of marriage, you know what I'm saying? I was recently looking at Kanye West and Kim Kardashian situation, and like
Speaking of comedy, yeah.
the whole episodes that he's putting on in the world. He's trying to let everybody know, like,
God.
yo, this still my lady. Yeah, we divorced. Yeah, it's that. But you know what? At the end of the day, she's still mine. She's gonna come back.
Yeah.
And you know, my thing is like,
She ain't
you know,
coming back.
why, you know, you guys got married.
Yeah. And it didn't work out.
And it didn't work out after a couple of years. You guys got 4 children together.
He done found Kim Kardashian clones to date. I mean, come on, bro.
And then like the whole thing with Pete Davidson, how he's coming at him negativity like that. You supposed to be a Christian supporting God, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the Netflix series that he got going on right now.
And that's a whole nother subject about whether he a Christian or not. Like, that holds no weight to my book. When somebody's bring up their religion, but that's supposed to mean the purpose of who you are as a man. Nah, bro, you ain't running for office. So you ain't gonna fool me. But the truth is, dude, that ain't your woman no more. You move on, and you want to come at Pete Davis. I mean, like most people in the entertainment business, from what I hear, Pete's a good dude. He's a genuine good dude.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of.
And he's been through his shit too in his life.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, he found a way to still embrace humor through comedy and survive through what he went through, and look at life that you can still, you know, enjoy life, embrace it. And he's a funny motherfucker. So Kanye, I mean, it ain't no surprise that Kim done found a new man and happened to find a man that can make her laugh.
You
take yourself too serious, dog, and you're not willing to make yourself look foolish to make a woman laugh because you take yourself too fucking serious. You think you some god on this earth. You ain't, dog. So don't be coming at Pete like that, because truth is, he can roast the shit out of your ass. You forget he a comedian, dog.
Saturday Night
He does
Live.
that for a living. He will... Dude, if it's like for real, dude, like I don't fuck with chefs. If you prepare my meal, and you don't fuck with comedians, for real, because they will destroy you.
Yeah.
Like, bro, don't fuck with Pete like that. You know what I'm saying? And real talk, imagery, your video of a claymation version of him, and you burying his head, playing road seeds and all that shit.
Yeah, that Eazy video with Game, that was
People want
that
to
was
think
a little
like
too far, Kanye.
You
That
were
was a
this
little too
deep
far.
artist and you symbolic. No, it's just you showing bullshit on the screen, and you know you got the power with a lot of fans to want to back you up on some shit, and you know you got power. But for you to show shit like that in a video, that's why I love Pete's reaction. He saw it and laughed at it like, that's some funny shit. Because it is funny.
Yeah, it is.
But
I gotta admit though,
Kanye being petty, and he know he being petty. He always been a petty motherfucker.
He's been
he know
petty.
that
He
shit.
was being petty, but
That's
he
people
was
that
kind
know
of
that, dog. He a petty dude. He is.
He was kind of creative to how he portrayed that image on his video.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at the video, him holding a head.
Grow up, move on.
So
bro.
I'm like, okay, he's holding it looked like a baby head, or it looked like.
So you think there's some deeper artistic
it was
meaning in that?
I thought it was like a deeper meaning until I saw when he was trying to plant on Pete's head. I was like, oh, this video is for Pete.
Ain't
you know
no
what I'm
deep
saying?
artistic meaning to nothing that dude do. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't got nothing to do with about him.
Yeah,
You know, and I would think after how many years that people know that, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you can't say nothing bad about an artist that people love, you know. Somehow in this culture, you can't do that, you know. But music is not like a communist country where you can't say nothing bad about the leader. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Russia, you know, where you can't say nothing about your government or, you know, yada, yada, yada.
Gonna get blasted on.
Nah. In
Or
the
you
free
gotta leave
world,
the country.
when it comes to artists, any artist can be shitted on and any artist can be praised. It comes both ways. And fuck it, man. You know, it's what it is. Kanye,
So do you think that Kanye, you think Kanye and Kim Kardashian can work this out soon? Like, you know, after both of them being single, realizing what they had, and realize, you know, it could mean more to their kids to see their mother and dad together, or do you believe that
I would say
they should be separated?
For real people that struggle 9-to-5 jobs, paying their bills,
They're
struggling.
both billionaires.
But for rich people, they don't give a fuck about let's stay together for the kids. No, and those of you out there listening, y'all know I'm speaking the truth. Real people, everyday life people struggling, do what they got to do for the sake of the kids, and because financially it's hard. But I can guarantee anything that Kim and Kanye ain't gonna wake up tomorrow and say, you know what, let's stay together because of the kids. No. That ain't happening.
Yeah, and Kanye said he posted on Twitter.
That ain't happening.
He was like, Pete wanted to see his kids.
Well, yeah, that's gonna come.
And Kanye was like, no,
don't you dare make my kid laugh.
You are not gonna see my kids.
You ain't gonna see my seed and make them laugh.
Man,
you're a funny dude.
It's like crazy because it's like that's what goes on in like real life. Like, you know, like you know, you and your wife or your girlfriend didn't work out and you got a kid together, and now you both moved on and go separate ways. And it's like, hey, I love this person. I love this person. Let's bring our wives.
Then you bring someone new in the picture.
Our boyfriends and girlfriends, and let our kids meet both of them. But like, it takes a lot of courage, a lot of grown mentality to really like think about that stuff like that. And it's like, you know, Kanye being at his age, I'm like, you should be grown enough to actually think like. But you don't know if Kim really like mess with this dude. You don't know if she like vibe with him or she like loves him or anything like that.
They could be like real cool friends, good friends, just growing one day at a time.
They known each other for a while. Yeah, so it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
I just like, man, like I wish Kanye can just his best solution that can get positive results, yo. Just be quiet. Word to my dad. Go Ghost. Go Ghost and be quiet.
But you know he ain't gonna do that, man. You know he's, I don't know, what's the new name he changed his name to? What is it? That's how much I don't even pay attention.
Are you talking about Kanye?
Yeah, I don't even pay attention.
He got Ye, but he also got that documentary called Genia. Genia.
Yeah, and big up to the guys that created that put the time, put the years, that really put the work to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Big up to those guys. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. That documentary was really motivational. Me being as an artist myself back in the day when I used to grind and, you know, wanted to do music. I still want to do the music to this day. But back then I was just like heavy with it. My mother was alive and, you know, I was just heavy with the music. And seeing that, it just like that and 8 Mile to me, it was like, yo, it makes you just hungry. Like, yo, these people come from nothing and they can really turn nothing into something. And that documentary that his homie recorded him for his whole career, it opened your eyes. I mean,
we got to see, you know, the growth through the years from when he was humble, worked his ass off. He outworked everybody in the business. And that, I will never take that away from Kanye. Like, he outworked everybody from, you know, and then worked his way up to a level.
Like we doing.
Which, hey, respect, you know what I'm saying? But now, who you are now, because I'm not going to sit there and praise you because of what you did in the past. Hey, hats off to you what you did in the past, but it's about who you are now. And if right now you an asshole, then fuck it, you an asshole now, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Yeah, and, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that, you know, that they had to turn out they marriage like that, you know, because I know a lot of people probably look at them and be like, hey, you guys look really good as a couple. Kanye, you know, his mental is visually not up to par. Kim Kardashian, she got her history. People, right? Yeah, she got her history of stuff. And it's like, you know, they all came together, did their own thing, and then like have 4 kids, beautiful children, by the way. And, you know, it's just like, damn, like, we got to just settle the way things got to settle now.
So now, do you think that the kids are actually have a fun day with Pete or a fun day with Kanye?
If I would have went to both of them together,
I mean, I'm just saying,
and be like, you know, if I knew Kanye and Pete
they may come,
and knew their mental state, I would have said they would have had more.
You want to go hang out
fun
with Daddy,
time with Pete?
You just want to go hang out with Pete and have some fun?
I think they would have more fun time with Pete.
Hell yeah!
Because Kanye, you know, he's more older and he's more. He's very smart when it comes to business.
You know why women date comedians? Because they don't take themselves too serious. Think about it. Throughout history, there's been a lot of comedians who had success and didn't, and a lot of comedians that aren't God's gift to women, you know, as far as their looks or their body weight, you know, whatever the case may be. But they don't take themselves too serious, and they're willing to put themselves out there to make you smile, to make you laugh. And laughter is medicine.
That's true.
When you going through some shit, like if you, let's say you can meet a woman who don't take herself too serious. She's smart, she intelligent, you have a good conversation, but she also funny and got some good humor to her. Like, yo, that's rare. That's some rare shit.
Extra rare.
You know what I'm saying? So same thing, when it comes to dudes, hey, hats off to you comedians, cause for real, because most of y'all come from, like, we talk about rappers and their background and what they go through. Comedians, what make them different? They go through hell and back too. Mm-hmm. Their lives weren't fucking spoon-fed. Their lives was shit too. But it was through being funny that helped them escape, just like a rapper says, well, music saved my life for output. But come on, half of you rappers know you take yourselves too fucking serious. Yeah. And comedians don't do that shit.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it comes with just one thing, man: self-love. Exactly. The way you carry yourself is the way you present yourself to the world. And that's what I firmly believe in, because there's going to be a lot of people that really don't understand your craft or don't understand what you're trying to do with yourself. And they're not in your shoes to where they can actually see your vision. So it's like, it's never going to make sense. That's why we always promote, that's why this podcast, I wanted to be about world peace. You know what I'm saying? World peace. It's like the only thing that we can all look forward to. And, there's a lot of people that's out there in bad situations and they can't really figure out how to get out of that. And it's like, once you find yourself, you find out how strong your mind can be, how strong your heart can be. And I believe once you find those two out, you can make yourself out of any situation. Like, Russia and Ukraine, like, they're going through so much right now, lives being lost. And it affects me personally. It do, because you know why? Those lives that were lost were actually brothers and sisters and fathers and sons. And it's like, put yourself in their shoes. And it's like anybody in the world shoes that go through hard times and, hardship to feel the worst feeling of loss. And it's like, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? So Inner Minds podcast, that's all I want, man. I want fun times, world peace, world news, hip hop. I just want to see y'all laugh, man. I want to see y'all vibing with us, man. That's the most beautiful thing. Ain't that right, Quest?
Everything's true.
Yes, sir.
That's all it is right now, But at the end of the day, there's no winners in war. Until we are all equal, then there is no conquest. There is no more seeking for capital gain. Nope. That's just the way it was. How many countries in the past went and conquest to take resources? Britain went to India, left with nothing. Spain went to the Philippines, left Philippines. Japan went to Korea, left Korea. We did our part too. France and a bunch of other European nations went to Africa, saw resources, took what they wanted and left. And so there's no winners in war. And so lives will be lost, blood will be shed, and we'll be talking about this a year from now and see what happens.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, that's what we're here to bring. And our heart goes out to everybody that lost someone today, yesterday, and somebody that's sick that may go tomorrow. My grandfather, right now is not doing too good, but he's gonna make it through, because you know why? He's a strong man. He's the king of us. And we always gonna come live every week, and we always gonna see the realness in this world, and we always gonna come ears open, because that's what we are, man. We keep our ears open to anything, man. And, this is the Inner Minds podcast. So when you promote this to your friends, when you want them to look at us, they're like, who these two young fellows are? It's the Inner Minds podcast. Inner Minds, you know what I'm saying? We come from the head. It's no scripts, nothing like that. So we just have a seat and just chit chat and talk with y'all. So, that's our main goal. And I hope this episode give y'all so much blessings, and y'all can share this with all your peoples. And next thing you know, we're gonna create a better episode than our first one, because I appreciate all the love you guys gave us,
Thank
man.
you.
Salute y'all.
Thank y'all so
Salute
much.
y'all to the bottom of my heart, man. That shit me. I don't curse on this episode, my bad. But it mean a lot to me, man. It really does mean a lot to me.
I'm the foul mouth one. He's the good one.
And you know, we're gonna make this happen for all of us, and we're gonna do good things with ourselves. But my name is Eazy. This is my boy
Wesley Washington signing out.
Yes, sir. And we're the heir to the new era. This is the Inner Minds podcast coming out every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Stay tuned. We out.